again, my brother Julien Believe is in the building with us.
Yeah.
So
Julien!
let's talking, real talk in here tonight. Right?
Real talk.
Let's talk about something it might keep some people on edge, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. Right?
We don't give a fuck.
We don't.
Right.
Right?
No Julien may give a fuck on camera,
He
but
may.
he really don't give a fuck.
But let's talk about artist exposure, and I mean you're talking about it we're gonna talk about it from a Bahamian perspective, but I may touch on certain topics as I actually have friends in the industry who may have voiced in things. I won't call their names, in case they feel a how about it.
Names.
No. I'll bring them on the show. Let them say what they need to say.
There you go.
Right? But Julien, give us your, what's your take on that how you feel about it? Just let's start
Artist
right
exposure.
there. Yeah.
Bahamian.
I think Bahamian artists have to know the difference between doing a free show and doing a show that could create opportunities for them internationally. I think in year one, for Bahamas Jumping the Carnival, because a lot of people are always trying to refer to me as the poster child. I wasn't the poster child. I was the fucking person that saw the opportunity.
Yeah. Okay.
That the others didn't see.
Make some fucking noise for that, dog.
No,
That's big,
real
though.
talk. Come on.
That's big, and I appreciate that.
That's a man who was
That's
growing up
honesty.
to be taking the reins.
That's a
Taking the reins.
It's a smart
But you know, Julien,
But when everybody else, when you hear so many people hating on something, oh, why y'all doing soca now? Why you from Bahamas playing?
But it's the same people who don't buy that.
Okay.
yeah, but you know what? Though?
Hold
Hold on. Let me say this. I commend you on that because you ain't old. You're a young guy out there taking that risk.
Why every time in the show we talking about old and young?
Because you old, dog.
Fuck that shit.
We old, boy.
No, but real talk. Julien, because, I mean, we talk about this on the show and even off camera that we trying to, one of our intentions of the show, we trying to uplift some of the youth. We trying to say, okay, y'all do what y'all need to do. Go out there, try to be business owners, entrepreneurs, all, right?
Go on what you're doing.
Exactly. And
Jamie,
I commend...
let me get your hat.
I commend...
But that's why he's on the show.
We real. I commend Julien for that as being not just an artist because you're young.
That's a light line. But okay, sorry. You commend Julien.
Petty
I got you, pa. I got you.
Pretty much.
Very much. Anyway, go on.
But you're fucking throw me off.
We gotta commend Julien.
I commend Julien though. I commend you though because you're young and
and for
taking out risks.
exposing himself.
So what was the fun?
It was very light.
When did you say to yourself, you know what, I need to go out, I need to branch out, or I need to do this or whatever. I need to break from the norm, I need to disrupt the established order, I need to do me, because I noticed that we're not exposed. So I need to do this, I need to invest in this.
When they told me that I was not Bahamian enough to do the Carifta Games.
Oh.
Which was when? How long ago was this?
3 years ago at where we had the Bahamas hosted the Carifta Games, or was it the IAAF Games? Sorry,
Yes.
it was the IAAF Games, and I
The
wanted to
first time.
perform the Caribbean slide, right? And they said to me that this isn't Bahamian enough, and then I saw the Bahamas National Pop Band do the Gangnam Style.
Oh, slap in the
You
face.
know
Drop kick in the
and first and foremost, shout outs to them because they support music and play music. So no disrespect to them. I don't blame them. I blame the people who organized it. And I use it as motivation. You know, every time someone closed the door in my face, I was like, all right,
Thank you.
I'm going to go through the back door. I'm going to find a way in this bitch. And that's how you have to be with life.
As
you know?
And to the level of success you've gotten already, I cannot imagine the amount of doors that have been slammed in your face. Bro.
Yes, but for every door that's slammed, there's two that's always going to open afterwards. And I think success, too, is relative.
Did you hear that just now?
You know?
For every door that slams, if you're serious about it, there are two that open.
Yeah, but y'all know even with this show, doors are slammed in our face.
What the fuck, yo, Joe?
Give
Check
some
this out.
fuck them.
Julian has said on this show already stuff that I don't think he would have wanted to say.
No, but I mean, that's
But
good.
people need to hear this.
They need to hear
People need to
we
hear
appreciate
this.
that bubblegum shit they have on the mainstream.
Fuck that
show.
shit.
But see, the reality is this, and to a lot of the millennials, I really got to speak to y'all because, see, all us have it hard, you know, because we live in a country where the elders control everything.
Everything.
And if you don't find a way to have the right relationship
You
with
will
them,
never get nothing.
you will never get anything. But in the same vein, too, the elders watch some of the young people be very arrogant and not humble themselves. So they don't want to pass the baton on to you because we don't feel like you're worthy of it. That's
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting now having a conversation with Ronnie Butler rather than KB. All right. You see what I'm saying? It's like Kobe Bryant sitting down with Will Chamberlain rather than Michael Jordan.
Ah, okay.
So Will Chamberlain is who? Ronnie Butler. Michael Jordan is KB. See what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant is D-Ma. Steph Curry.
Julien Believe!
He tried to get that
But no, I understand.
But I just want to break it down in a way to where Bahamians and the average person can understand.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Each generation has done something to influence the next. You see what I'm saying? You gotta look at Michael Jordan and see Kobe Bryant. You could look at Kobe Bryant. You could look at LeBron James and see the fusion of Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. You see what I'm saying? Then you could look at Steph Curry, who just
who else we got to
you know,
be inspired other than the generation before us?
And that's why I say I blame the musicians before me for the lack of structure in our industry. You see what I'm saying? They didn't pass the baton and they weren't focused on creating something that could sustain the next generation of musicians. You see? So to hate on a Junkanoo Carnival or to hate on a new platform that could potentially lead to exposure for a lot of artists coming up is wrong. And it's selfish.
They had their
opportunity.
No, but one of the veterans who really was like, you know, what we should do was Ronnie Butler. He was like, why the fuck y'all overcharging and y'all ain't never make this money yet? Fucking
this Bahamian. Let's do it.
But let's
boom rush it with a bunch of Bahamian talent. Because now we have the platform to be seen.
But you can't.
Everybody know about the gin and coconut water.
But you can't.
Yeah, but we need to go.
But you know what? You can't. You know why you can't? And you know why radio can't play enough Bahamian music? Because there ain't enough Bahamian music.
Exactly.
There ain't enough Garlands on the radio.
No.
It ain't enough Just Cause She Farts on the radio. Ain't enough Burma Rose on the radio. You see what I'm saying? Ain't enough.
What I was saying,
ain't enough records.
Let me say something on a personal note, right? The first time you ever introduced me to Pencil, we had a long conversation. And I give him respect that day because you know what he told me? Pencil said, listen, all of my songs mightn't hit. It mightn't be a hit. But you know what? I'm going to work to put out an album annually. Because you know what? At some point, one song might hit. Right? I look at a lot of artists out there. People think that, for example, Marshall Montano. They think Marshall was always Marshall.
No,
he just reached.
He wasn't.
Right? He didn't just reach. But what I'm saying, is Marshall puts out an album every year.
He said, he's like, look here. Some fucking times, some years I hit. Some years I go bankrupt and I gotta come back. He said
but he ain't going bankrupt. Don't fuck around. Marshall ain't going bankrupt.
But he said,
Marshall ain't going bankrupt.
Marshall ain't bankrupt.
But he didn't hit where
he wanted to.
Right.
At his level. I understand that. But you know what? Some people don't even hear some songs from Marshall album. And I'm a person, I love albums. So I actually listen. If you put out an album, I listen to it.
From one to where
Yeah. And there's some songs on like his album, for example, that I actually like more than the mainstream. You may not hear mainstream on a lot of the albums. On the radio. You might hear the more popular songs. And, you know, I'll give Pencil some respect for that. And I give my boy Julien some respect for that too, because the thing is, you've been pushing that envelope. And the thing I love on a reel about your music is that you didn't stick to a style. Like, it wasn't just, okay, you're an artist from the Bahamas or Bahamian artist, whichever people look at it as. Like, you're artist. But, you know, to me, you're just an artist. Right? And the thing is, look at Julien's catalog of music. And I may have an insight as friends to some of the music that hasn't been released as yet. But it is not, like, if you hear Julien today and then you hear Julien next month, it's not going to be the same sound.
talk about the music that you got coming out.
That's awesome, a job leader.
I want to talk about the music behind.
See,
But I want to talk about the music in the past because I know through a conversation we had, you told me one of the most like aha moments you had was when we were in Trinidad doing Live and Wine with Bungie. And when Bungie went into the booth.
Hold on, how did that come about?
Please talk.
How did that
us.
come about?
How?
You
Who
and Bungie
put that
Garland.
together? How you put it together?
That is a lyricist. How did that come about? Who said who? What?
And the fact that he did it, being one of the premier soca
And
artists
guess what?
in
I'm
the
following him,
world,
and he was like, "I'm doing this video with."
he was like
Julien Believe.
popping it up. Like he
That was
he
like a
bringing it up.
Saturday morning or something like that. And he was
No,
like,
we did that like a Tuesday morning or something.
Yeah, no, wait, that was.
How did that
How did that come about?
come?
okay, so I was in a studio in Miami with Triton Miami, who's produced tons.
He can try to be humble, but there's a lot of.
And I played the record. I played the record for him, and I was like, bro, I'd like to get someone on this who could help me expand my brand. And he's like, yo, either Skinny Fabulous or Bungie Garland. Bungie Garland have the Ready for the Road song. I was like, yo, bro, I don't know how to get to Bungie Garland, but if you think that we should do it, let's find a way to make it happen. And then I came home, and I spoke with a friend who then made a phone call to some of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Calvin Balfour. And
Cheryl Calvin.
yeah, definitely. Because I was to Calvin, and Calvin was an avid carnivalist. He always went to Trinidad and Tobago. So he then called Ziggy Rankin, who used to sing, for those that don't know, tired of this miserable
Man,
life.
hold on. Shout out Ziggy. Like Ziggy's
Rankin
one of the
and Squashins
most
made it happen for me.
underrated artists I find out. Ziggy, Ziggy shout, shout yo. Man.
So
He's big.
So Ziggy Rankin called Bungie.
Okay,
Ziggy Rankin called Bungie and said, yo, there's this kid from the Bahamas who has a song, Living Wine. You should check it out, and I think you should support the artist. So then they sent Bungie the song. Bungie loved Living Wine, and the one thing that he loved most about it was the jungle new drums in it.
Real talk?
Real
Oh,
talk.
he likes that, like
See,
traditional shit.
See,
Traditional
that,
instruments.
I ain't gonna lie, the Tum Tum Sweet, that's the heartbeat of jungle.
He did say that in the song.
You see what I'm saying? And he
did
put
say
it in
that.
the song. And
That's so dope.
And
I can't wait to get him on the show.
Yo, Jimmy, let's get Living Wine with Bungie. I need to hear that.
For them,
Let's hear it now.
We need to hear that.
For them,
You
hearing
know?
it is what he just went in the studio, no pen, no paper, and just sing it in like 3 or 4 takes. And
How
that was
was that
You were
experience
there?
for you?
Oh.
Yeah, he was there.
What?
Yeah.
You know I was mad at because I was working at Carib at the time. Shout out to Carib, my Carib family. I love you all day, every day.
All day. Give us some
And
liquor.
I was
Please.
yo, I need a case of Stag. That's what we need.
Why not?
We'll big it up. I mean, but also big up the cause light.
Yeah.
Hey,
Big
Hold
big
on,
ups.
yeah. Big up
Cause
cause,
Light.
right? Yo,
Cause like
we're gonna get a cause, right? Because they
Big
give
up
us,
the cause light.
they sponsored us this episode. We need a shout out.
I
Cause
love
Light
you.
all day, every day. But
It's
I
blue and
remember-
it's cold.
Julien sent me a video, right? From his phone.
Right.
And he's like, dog, Bungie is
Bungie.
tearing it up. And I was so mad. Because Julien was like, dog, we in the studio with Bungie at this time. So I'm trying to find all type of excuses to get out of work. To go to the studio.
I'm sick.
Dog, I reached the
I'm
studio.
dead.
I got
No,
diarrhea.
but-
I'm fucking dead.
When you say you got diarrhea,
The bad
I'm
thing-
done.
Fucking dead.
The
I
bad
don't know why I
thing is,
shouldn't.
Good morning.
I
hold
can't
on,
stop
listen,
shit.
listen,
Good morning
listen.
like
Can I
that.
go?
The thing was,
I got
here's,
you.
here's how I
I
eventually.
ain't dead today.
Cool, no, man. Cool.
Not living.
Here's how I eventually got out, right?
I'm a lot.
I went to them and I went to the Stag brand manager because Bungie signed to Stag. I was like, yo, listen, Bungie in the studio right now. He doing Live and Wine. My boy Julien, it's his song. We need to get Stag involved. Whatever. So at that point, I was like, all right, fuck it, let me escape. Man, I reached. Because Bungie's such a fucking genius, Bungie finishes shit in like 5 minutes.
No, but he could freestyle.
So,
the fuck.
He could. By the time I got there, though, by the time I got there, like yo wasn't even in the studio anymore. Like
no, but guess
session
what? When
was
I saw-
done.
Hold on, when I saw, I didn't hear
I
the
never-
Bungie and Julien song, you know. But I saw, like, I was following Bungie. He was like, I'm in the Bahamas or whatever. I'm doing this video with Julien. I was like, I gave you much respect, but you was hustling. He's doing anything when I saw him. Like,
Yeah, that was for me like the point where I was like, okay.
But this was what I wanted to share with a lot of the artists. Okay, see now Bungie did that for me, and that was an amazing thing. It's doing a lot for my career. But we have to work with the promoters here in the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
And the promoters have to also work with us.
Right.
Since after doing that thing with Bungie, I was like, you know what? If a promoter is doing a show and he don't have the budget to pay me today, I'd negotiate with him and tell him, you got to put me right on before your main act. And make sure that your main act's management and team is in place before I go on stage so they can see my
You gotta
performance.
say this shit because people
This is what they need to know.
That's what I'm
You see the
saying.
ins and the outs.
See?
It's not
this
just,
market, what you mentioned before, our market is nothing like
no, but it's
any
not
other
just,
market.
it's not just big enough
in the
this
world.
thing, you know.
Hey, that's my only nugget that I'm going to give to the Bahamian artists.
We have a
and that's what you have to take.
crazy
But I'll also
market.
say this. That's how I ended up getting Ricardo Drew's team to appreciate. Father Fox was backstage when I performed. And you know what? The Bahamian people screamed and cheered for me, you know? So it made it look even better, you know, to be able to have those artists there and watch that. And then
Exactly.
when Beanie Man saw Bungie on the song, he didn't ask any questions. He's just like, all right, listen, if Bungie's on it and Bungie believes in you enough to want to do it,
He went
then
all
I'm
out.
gonna do it. You see what I'm saying?
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark.
It's
Jump
amazing.
outside the box. Do some shit that you wouldn't do. Jump off the cliff.
You know?
Come on. You gonna
Oh.
get...
No, but dog, I ain't gonna lie though, because after Live and Wine, right? Like, I mean, because we did the photo shoot. Shout out Sule and Mora.
Shout out to
They did a great job on the video for you, right? But after that, when you came to me with the party ambassadors, right? I was like, all right, I listened to it. I listened to the raw version. So this was before mastered and
You
everything.
just bragging.
Well, fuck it, I'm bragging. Fuck it.
Yeah,
bragging.
I got right on the studio.
You're just mad. You're just mad.
Yeah, okay.
They record something, they send it to me.
Yeah,
This happens every day.
all right, we have it in the background. We have it in the background. I mean, and this wasn't even from a friend perspective. If you actually love music, you listen to the instruments, the pitch of your voice, the tone of your voice.
I felt that
Bungie,
every artist in there kind of went all out, including the crowd, especially Beanie
No, we
Man.
talking about Live and Wine, though. Live and Wine is back.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
That's what liquor does.
Yeah.
Liquor takes you off track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason is juiced right now.
I don't even know what this is. This
No, but this,
I
like,
know
I
it full.
mean, people. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
I need more ice.
No, but people, if y'all haven't seen the Live and Wine video, you need to check it out. The production value, the instruments, the voice.
Yeah.
I mean,
The man just said he bought his first car 2 years ago. That man has put in the money himself to make himself where
Honestly,
he is now.
the only ritual I've seen with Julie Believe is the party in Boston now. Because I heard all the songs. The only visual I saw was party in Boston.
you know what's the thing about it though? Even though we shot, and you see, I'm boasting on that shit because I'm saying we, right? I'm saying we.
We shot.
Although we shot half of the video in Trinidad,
Why?
there's no, like, the video. If you look at the video, it didn't miss out the Bahamian element because Julien had the Junkanoo costumes in there, and I mean, people may look at it like, okay, yeah, Bahamas, yeah, the Junkanoo costumes. But what a lot of people overlooked was that this shit was on the beach too. So you seeing the magical, and I saying this straight up, not
They
being
sweaty.
magical blue waters of the Bahamas.
And the sweaty bodies.
Hey.
No, man, it was.
I wonder.
You can.
I wonder.
I like to go there.
Yeah.
The only thing I was mad about with Julien is that I was in the Bahamas, a leg of it.
I got a
'Cause I was
question.
still in Trinidad.
I got a
That's
question
cool.
for Julien.
Sure.
You've been in the game for numerous years. You just, word on the streets, you just cut a new single. You just filmed a new single. What inspires you, bro? Like you have gotten to a plateau in Bahamian music that a lot of people haven't internationally. You know, like what inspires you to want to keep? What was your inspiration to go as hard as you have gone so far? Because it's obvious you have accolades to your name. You've done stuff. what is your inspiration to get here, and not only to get here, to continue going further? Because you just cut. I've seen videos. I've seen pictures from the new single.
I saw pictures. I haven't seen it.
This guy takes
really
pride in his work.
I think it's. I think all the no's I got along the way, all the people who told me I'd never make it,
The underdog shit.
all the people who was just like, boy, go do something else.
If that underdog shit
ready to have
don't
the
fuel you,
kiss
you
your
ain't
ass
supposed to
moment.
be famous.
And that's
Or popular.
and waking up every day with the name Believe, as my artist name, is done a lot for me. Because when I wake up, even if I feel like giving up, I can't, because
Your name is Believe.
you see what I'm saying? And
You said it out
You gotta
already.
believe in yourself.
I have a lot of people who, like, I always see myself as the little engine that could, you know. So like that's been my.
That's some. That's
Hey,
hey,
come on,
hey,
man.
hey.
Come on,
That's
man.
Julien Believe. That is fucking most realest right there.
You see what I'm saying?
The little engine that could, because he fucking
but,
do it.
but
Choo
see,
choo.
that's what I learned as a
shit.
That's what I learned as a kid.
Real talk,
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
This one.
But let me just.
You
let
see
me-
that? Hey,
soften it up.
that's how Julians get the woman though. You said she just like,
Yeah, automatically. I go up the
But let me ask you this
He just
question
look
now.
at me and say,
Because some of us, other than bottoms up, we're some of us are business owners, right? And like, what kind of pressure do you feel like? Because you know, like,
Your
I know
brand.
sometimes I feel that pressure personally, because people look at you for their salaries. They look for you for that income. So I know, team believe behind you.
Yeah. See, you
So
got.
how does that pressure feel to
Well, the thing is now, I have to work twice as hard.
you? Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't just me no more. It ain't just my team. You have another generation of kids and musicians
They
that
looking up
need
to you.
the support.
My
So-
respect for that. Respect
so
for even caring about them.
I gotta work every day. I gotta be smart about the decisions I make. I have to be willing to invest and make the sacrifice. If I have to be the lamb to change the game for the Bahamian music industry, then I'm gonna prepare to do that.
Listen.
And that's what I was referring to when I said KB was they
didn't set that model
stick
up.
with it. You see what I'm saying?
No, they did it. They did it, and they're still doing it. In
I know disrespect.
cost.
I know disrespect to them. You see what I'm saying? But
It's
you have
bigger
to
than
be
you.
willing to know that it's bigger than you
It's bigger
as a
than you.
musician.
especially
Now,
now.
on the creative side, I just think about being stuck. I think about just being a big fish in a small pond. That's just not enough for me. You know what I mean? I feel like I have to go see the world, but I gotta show the world my Bahamian passport. I gotta leave my imprint and stamp my name in the world on the and
No, we gotta fucking judge with that.
Yeah,
Come on,
shit.
come on. We gotta
As an
fucking
artist,
judge.
it's like that though. It's
I
seriously
love
like
it.
that. I'm wondering if after you've done
Oh.
your traveling with your music and all of that, would you come back and create a label for young artists who have heard all of the no's to finally hear a yes?
What I'm doing, I'm working behind the scenes with a few organizations and companies like BTC, and using my resources and my experiences. And,
Shut up, BTC. We could use some sponsorship.
you know what I mean? You know,
My phone bill always high.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
can tone it down a bit.
But what I doing is I doing a lot of work behind the scenes, setting up a lot of stuff behind the scenes, reaching out to a lot of my songwriter friends around the Caribbean, and eventually there's some things that I'm gonna do in 2017 to help the next generation of musicians, so they don't have to work as hard as I did, or as Ronnie Butler did, or as KB did,
See,
and
now
help
you're
make it
building the
easier.
foundation.
You see what I'm
Love
saying?
for that. Love for that.
So there are a lot of things that are gonna be in place, because for me, I may not be able to get on stage forever, but what I will be able to do is make sure that my name is known forever in some sort of capacity.